live and in person from my dining room. It's a Little Off the Top podcast. I'm your host, Jason Yankaday.
And I'm Justin. It's a different setting.
Change of location for today.
I kind of feel like we're news anchors.
I know. It does seem like it.
I don't think we've ever sat like just directly next to each other.
Oh, yeah,
like
that's true. That's
normally
true.
I'm looking at you a little bit.
A little behind the sauce. Our table is at a 45-degree angle, even though it might look like a flat table.
That's why when we have a guest and they sit in the middle, they look tiny because they're actually sitting further back than us. It's a little optical illusion.
Yeah. They're not actually that small.
No, Christian Maldonado's a pretty big guy.
Yeah,
he works out.
Bigger than me.
Yeah, he's a beefy dude.
Yeah, beefy dude.
Yeah. He's got some fun news, but I can't share it on the podcast because it's not my news to share.
Okay.
But
I'll be listening to that after the podcast.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, Kristen.
Sorry, guys.
We don't have Fernet.
I know.
But
What?
I came prepared.
Oh.
For a while we were talking about doing like a little segment called Hood Snacks.
Oh.
Where we just like find like things at like random like hood liquor stores and we try them.
Yeah, that was
receiving a delivery maybe. I saw a shadow. But I saw these the other day. Oh no. Hang on. All right. Saw these the other day and I thought maybe it would be fun to give them a try on the podcast.
Oh, what is this?
These are, I think, from it's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. This is a canned gin and juice.
Oh, gin.
I got a couple of different flavors. This one's apricot, and then we also have melon.
Oh,
but they've got a whole bunch of different flavors. I saw like a big box that was a variety pack.
Yeah.
But that was very expensive. And then I saw that they had probably just broken open a box and they were selling them as individuals. I was like, let me just grab a couple. But ingredients: gin with real juice, apricot, honey, bergamot, and natural flavors. Like this is like a legit cocktail.
Yeah.
So I figured we'd give that a shot. Got a couple of glasses. Also, I'm a little sniffly, and it's just my fucking allergies.
Yeah, dude, it is so
murdering.
Windy today on the day we're
recording. We had at the barbershop both the front and the back door open, so it was just fucking wind coming through all day. Like I'm fucking dying.
I just flew in from Nashville,
and boy, are
my arms tired. No, but I will tell you what is tired.
Should we try the same flavor at the same time, and then figure out which one we like better, and then
sure. How about this? So I will drink out of this one. So I'm gonna pour you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it's clear.
It is clear.
No added. No, you pour yours into mine.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like a onesie twosie, lefty loosey.
Do you think you want the melon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate apricot. So.
Oh, perfect. All right. So
I'm willing to try.
Which one should we try first?
The apricot.
All right.
Should we nose it first?
Sure. I've got a can.
It smells like apricots. That's for sure. That is a lot of apricot smell.
I don't think it really tastes like apricot. It smells more like apricot.
It doesn't really taste like anything. Like there's a flavor there, but it's very, very light, like a dead seltzer water.
Yeah.
Like it smells.
This has gin in it. It doesn't taste like gin at all.
It's 5.9.
Okay.
Oh, and parental advisory. It's got explicit content in here.
Okay.
Will make you curse.
Should we try the fucking melon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snip a little.
Cheers.
Nose.
Ooh, I like the way this one smells way better.
But it's just like a generic melon.
I think it smells like watermelon.
Okay, let's try. Oh no, that doesn't taste like. Yes.
Neither of them are particularly
like if you
good.
Like stepped on a watermelon and then maybe ate it.
Yeah.
And it lost its. Oh, you know how so I just bought some fresh watermelon the other day from like a convenience store. And a bunch of it was not really that red. That's what that tastes like. Okay. And maybe there's a couple seeds in it, like the white seeds.
Yellowy green.
Yeah, it tastes rindy.
For sure. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix the two. How about that?
You are wild for that one.
There.
Mix the two. Little finger? No?
No. That's delightful.
There you go.
Okay.
So out of 5 murder cases that they gave him, what are you rating?
2.5, right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
If somebody handed me one, I'd drink it. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to buy these again.
I'm going to go with 2.
Okay.
I would have went lower, except it's very chuggable.
Oh, it is.
Like you could chug that whole thing and be fine.
For sure. That's a good poolside bevy.
It is. Oh, sure. Yeah. Maybe if we had some ice, it would have been a little better, a little colder.
Yeah, it was sitting in my trunk for a very long commute. People can't drive out here, it turns out.
Oh, my God.
My commute to work and then my commute here, everybody was driving 5 to 10 miles below the speed limit.
Yeah, I don't understand
fucking noxious
traffic. I've watched videos trying to explain traffic, and it confuses me.
Phantom braking.
Yeah. One slow person can cause a whole lot of traffic.
Yeah, and they're all fucking driving 55 on the freeway, and it's just like you're in the second or third lane over. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. But
so Florida recently did something that I actually agree with. There's like
a speed minimum.
Yeah, in the far left lane, a speed minimum in the far left lane.
Nice.
Yeah,
they should just put that across
and it's the speed
fucking
limit,
board. Yeah,
I think you can't go lower than the speed limit.
I think it should be higher than the speed limit. I think the speed limit should be like 65, and then the speed minimum is like 70.
Yeah. Do you have a freeway speeding rule?
What do you mean?
Like for me,
I do it.
I try to do like 9 miles an hour under
the speed limit.
I mean over.
Oh,
I figured 9 is like kind of the. We're not going to pull them over.
I usually do about 10, sometimes 15.
See, 10 to 15, they're pulling you up.
But I feel like their radar guns. I've always been told like they factor in for like 5 miles an hour for calibration. So typically I'll hover right around 10 miles.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't either.
Who told you that?
Some
Bob Dabalina?
Yeah, it was some dude on Instagram. I don't know. And I trust everything I hear on Instagram.
Dude, speaking of scams, I just witnessed this is the second time I've seen this in like a week and a half. People trying to sell fake AirPods.
Oh, somebody came into our barbershop with fake AirPods.
I think it's like a group of people in Sacramento right now.
Yeah.
First, it was in the parking lot when I was at PetSmart. Some like lady comes up to me, want to buy some AirPods? I was like, fuck no. There was a guy in front of me driving, like right before I got here. He like stopped, asked someone on the street, you want to buy some AirPods? I was like, oh my God. I think they go around city to city.
Yeah, maybe.
And they're fake as hell.
I had a guy.
How much did they say they were? I never got that.
I didn't ask.
Oh.
No. I just said, no, I don't want those. I have
AirPods already. It used to be the big speakers. That was the scam.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh, dude, planes make me gassy.
I was in the liquor store.
This never happens.
On my way over, I stopped at the liquor store to grab a beer that I haven't opened yet.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was standing in line, I had my like legit Apple licensed AirPod in my ear. And this dude walks in the front door. And he's not wearing shoes or anything.
Oh, of course.
But he's like, "Hey, buddy, can I ask you a favor? Do you have your phone on you?" And I was just like, "Nope, I don't." And he's like,
No.
"Okay, well, I just lost my phone. I'm just trying to find it." And I was like, "You're not wearing shoes. I think you've got bigger problems." And yeah, it's just I just have no patience for anything remotely scammy anymore.
Fuck that bullshit. Yeah.
Happy Star Wars Day. It was May the 4th this last actually a couple Saturdays ago.
I was going to bring that up. I saw you did some festivity things for that.
Dude. The Jungle Bird was doing a little Star Wars week called the Attack of the Jedi Bird.
Oh.
And they had like special Star Wars themed beverages in Star Wars tiki cups. And
did you get to keep the tiki cups?
If you pay a little extra.
Okay.
And we did.
Yeah, you did. What'd you get?
I don't remember what it was called.
Boba Fett?
No.
What was on the tiki cups?
It was like a clone trooper. I got like a clone trooper that was like blue-ish. And then she got Queen Amidala or Padme. Like Queen Amidala is the one that's all made up, right?
Yeah. Padme's the undercover.
Right. And then we looked up the mugs on Amazon just to like make sure like we weren't being ripped off, because it was like $40 for the drink, and you get to keep the mug. And we looked them up on Amazon, and the mugs themselves are like $40.
Oh,
so it was like you got a free drink.
Free drink. Hell yeah!
So yeah, we did that.
You put on a fancy shirt.
I was wearing one of my vintage Hawaiian shirts. I've been beefing up my vintage Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Collection. I've got probably 7 now.
Okay. All right.
I am ready for the summer.
We're gonna have to give you a Hawaiian name.
Pipiopi.
Pipiopi. Houston's Hawaiian name was Honolulu, Houston.
That's pretty great.
Actually, it was
I love alliteration.
It was a turtle name, technically.
Turtle name? What's that?
It was, we're at Disneyland, and you could talk to Crush.
And
Finding
Nemo.
Yeah. And he's
actually really good with the apricot and the melon together.
Oh, yeah, you still go. You got the beer. So he asked Crush a question, and then Crush gave him his turtle name, which was Honolulu, Houston.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
No. And for May the 4th, I was on an airplane, so I didn't do anything.
Did you watch Star Wars on the plane?
I did not. I watched Dune 2.
Ooh.
Yep.
What'd you think?
It's amazing.
Screen wasn't
so good.
Screen wasn't big enough.
Oh, it looked good. Looked great on my screen. My screen's crisp and sharp.
Oh man.
I like that noise that they make on the thing. It's like
Jesus Christ.
This is the gassiest episode we've had in a while. What kind of beer do you have?
This is from King Kong Brewing Company. This is in your neck of the woods, just down the street. But I picked it up because it's got a couple lowriders on it, and I figured if we're already doing the gin and juice, might as well. But it's America's Most Wanted. It's a West Coast India Pale Ale. Haven't tried it yet.
You know, it goes good with beer.
Oh, I know what goes with beer. Should we talk about it?
I think we should.
This was this segment, which is going to be an on-running segment, is your idea. So,
yep.
Do you want to set it up?
Sure. Cool. The concept is wings on J with J and J.
Oh, I hadn't heard all that.
I don't know.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah. No, I mean, we love wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
My barbershop's on J Street.
Correct.
There's probably a lot of places on J Street you could get wings. So I thought it would
guarantee you there are
a good idea if we found what the best wings on J Street are.
Makes sense.
We have a same scoring process.
Yep.
For every place, so it's fair.
I would show the camera mine, but it's already filled out, and I don't want to give anything away.
Oh, and we start from where J Street starts, which is an old Sac, and go all the way down to the end, which is Sac State. I don't know if they have wings at Sac State, but
there's probably somewhere out there.
And I don't know how many places there are, but we're gonna find out. So there was one that's basically on First and J.
Yeah, it's in Old Sac. We're starting in Old Sac and just working our way down. I will say, I'm going to take the PDF of the score sheet that you sent me, and I think maybe in the link in the bio for our Instagram, I might throw that in there as well, in case any of the listeners want to go try these wings.
Yeah, I thought I had a metrics of 10, but it's 9.
It is 9.
Yeah. I thought there was a 10th one on there.
It's all good.
I was wrong.
It's out of 90 points.
Out of 90 points.
That's
nice round 90.
That works.
Where'd we go?
We went to Brannan Manor.
Brannan Manor.
Have you ever heard of this place?
No, this thing has been 100 different restaurants.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, because their website says Brannan Manor since 1847.
Maybe that's how long that building has been there.
Maybe. Because it is Samuel Brannan who built it, I believe. Samuel Brannan was an American settler, businessman, and journalist who founded the California Star, which was the first newspaper in San Francisco. He's considered the first to publicize the California Gold Rush and was California's first millionaire. In 1847,
that's wild.
In 1847, Brannan opened a store at Sutter's Fort in present-day Sacramento. During that time, he also built many large buildings in both Sacramento and San Francisco. He used the profits from his stores to buy large tracts of real estate. Brannan's wife divorced him, and he was forced to liquidate.
She took half.
He was forced to liquidate much of his real estate to pay her one half of their assets.
What do you got to do to have a woman divorce you in the 1800s?
Pretty heinous shit, probably.
Yeah, I don't think it was easy back then.
He died poor and in relative obscurity.
Oh.
Brannan Manor housed Sam Brannan for some time in Old Sacramento. So I do believe that building is Brannan Manor. I think that's the building that he was living in, maybe. But yeah, I guess 1847 would be when that building was constructed.
At one point, that was for sure a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been there. When I was on that Eliminate show.
Oh, I still have that DVD. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was where my base of operation was when we filmed the part of it in Old Sac. So I would go there and like change clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so their wings, they do have wings on the menu, and it's found under the section titled Samuel's Starters. The wings are named Stagecoach Wings. And on the menu, it says that they are zesty bone-in chicken wings served with a side of celery and carrot sticks, original zesty, or get them tossed in BBQ or buffalo.
Huh. I didn't get, we're just doing.
Yeah, for this, our standard, like our go-to, unless they don't have them, like if they only offer like a jerk or something like that, we're still going to cover those, right?
Yes, for sure.
But if they have just a straight up buffalo, or if there's like buffalo with spice levels, we're doing a medium buffalo traditional wing. That's our base.
Yep.
So that's what I got, and I have thoughts.
I do too.
You want to walk through your experience, or you want me to
I went on a lunch by myself. It was on like a Tuesday or something. And Old Sac, if you don't know, it's like a tourist area in Sacramento. It's like the one place where you would take someone in your family if they came here. It's a section of the old part of the city that was sort of saved when they demolished a bunch of the city to put in the freeways. It didn't look like it does now. No, it was all run down. They have like churched it up a little bit to kind of look like it did in the 1800s. And then once a year we have like Pioneer Days, and then they put, because it's like cobblestone, but they put dirt on the ground to make it look like it's just all dirt roads, which is pretty cool.
They
dirt the roads.
I guess they aren't dirt roads.
No, it's like cobblestone.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying to drive on.
So there wasn't a lot of people in Old Sac when I went at lunchtime on a Tuesday. There was a barker out front who maybe was from Russia. I don't know.
Is a guy?
Yeah.
There was a woman doing the same thing.
Holding a menu.
I also think was from Russia.
Okay, that explains a lot. What about you?
Okay, so I looked on their website. I went on a Thursday. I Googled it. Google said that they open at 11. I looked at their website. The hours of operation on their website said that they open at 11.
Oh, no.
I got there at 11:45, and I walked up, and I was very confused because it's got like a double door situation, and on the left door, it says, please use other door. And so I reached for the right door, and it was locked. And I was like, oh, well, maybe there's like another door, another entrance further down. And like I walked down, and I didn't see anything. I saw another restaurant. And so I started walking back, and by the time I was walking back, there was a lady that was working there that was like out on the patio, and I was like, hey, are you guys open? And she's like, in 15 minutes. And she like points at the window. They have like a sign in the window for hours of operation, and it said noon. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll fucking waste time for 15 minutes. And I just walked into like a Sacramento store. It just had t-shirts with Sacramento all over it.
And then like one where it looks like you're a woman wearing a bikini.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't get some saltwater taffy.
Maybe I did.
There's plenty of those to go around.
But no, I came back 15 minutes later, and I guess I just assumed that there would be a bartender.
Oh, the bar was closed.
And I'm just one guy, so I was like, can I just like sit at the bar? And
bar was closed when I went.
They gave me a table in the section of the bar, but there was.
I bet we sat at the same table.
It was the very first one on the left side. You have to get a big step up.
Yeah.
I walked in, sat down. I was like, oh, okay. And the server came over, and it was the same lady that told me that they'd be open in 15 minutes. And she's like, what can I get you? And I was like, I'm just here for wings. And I got the Stagecoach wings, which are, you get a 10 piece, that's kind of a weird number, right?
Was it 10? Wait. Yeah. I thought I wrote down on, Hold on. Yeah, 10 wings.
Yeah.
I got 7 drums and 4 flats.
Oh, I did not count how many drums and flats
it was
I got.
Not even, and it was. But actually, there was like at least 1, maybe 2, where I wasn't sure which part of the chicken it was.
Interesting. Okay,
it was like
that's weird.
It could have been a meaty flat or a small drum. I wasn't.
Was
sure.
there 1 bone or 2?
I didn't even eat it. It looked weird. Yeah. So it was either maybe 8 drums and 3 flats.
Okay. Well, I sat down and I ordered beer. They had pints of beer. They had draft. And the first one I asked for, they said that they were out of. So I ended up with, I think, a Track 7 Panic IPA maybe. And then I ordered the wings. And then she said, do you want fries, sweet potato fries, garlic fries? And the way that she said it made me think like it just comes with fries.
Yeah, no.
And so I was like, oh, just regular fries is fine. And
she freaking upselled you with an okie doke.
The way that she said it, I was like, oh, they just come with fries? That's cool. And then I got the check and I'm like, oh, is this tiny basket of fries was $5 and it was a little
Dude,
much.
I'm going to make a prediction that by the time we are done with this whole Wings on Jay, the first ones we tried, the place will be closed.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah. If they're selling you stuff without you asking in a way that's tricking you.
It was on me. I should have been like, do they come with it or whatever?
First, what was the first segment? Or the first
section of scoring.
Section, thank you.
Is the restaurant general look, feel, cleanliness, and service.
I gave that a 7 out of 10.
That's what I gave it too. Holy shit.
It looked like whatever restaurant it was before had closed, and then they just opened.
Well, you said it was a Mexican restaurant.
No,
right?
That was years ago.
Well, it does have a lot of Day of the Dead stuff. There's like a lot of like Dia de los Muertos.
It just seems
skeletons.
like they slapped their name on a restaurant
for
and
sure.
Opened something up.
When I first walked in, I was like, oh, this is like really cool. It's like a very old vibe. It's got brick walls. It's got like candelabras. It kind of looked like this, but like with actual not actual candles. They were battery operated or whatever. But then the more that I looked around, the more confused that I got, because I saw a lot of Day of the Dead stuff, like skeletons and shit. And then I looked over on the bar and they had like one of those like Chinese like Lucky Cats with like the moving arm. They had like a big like clay pot with like Japanese kanji on it.
It like whatever the last like 4 restaurants it was. They just got all the stuff out of the basement.
Just left a bunch of shit behind and then they
not one
around.
picture.
I think I saw a Santa Claus somewhere. I was like, I was
not
so
one picture of this
confused.
Brannan guy.
No. Their website's kind of cool though. When you go to the history section, it's got like a pile of pictures and like you can like click on them with your mouse and like move them out of the way to like,
that's
look
cool.
at the ones underneath it. That's kind of cool. But I gave it a 7 for the look and the feel. It was clean. I mean, it didn't feel dirty.
I mean, it was just open. It should be.
Yeah, right. The next category is flavor balance.
Okay.
Which you have. Yeah. Okay. So from your sheet, it says flavor balance. Evaluate the harmony of flavors, such as the balance between heat, tanginess, and sweetness.
I gave this a 6 out of 10.
I gave it a 7.
It was not too spicy, but not a lot of flavor.
I feel like this one's going to be hard for me because it tasted like a buffalo wing. You know,
I mean, like a mid buffalo wing.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
Like it wasn't like. Do we have smell on there or no?
We do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't. It wasn't like. Yum.
That's true.
It was like it's a wing.
Yeah. Tasted like a standard buffalo sauce. Next category is sauce consistency. Rate the sauce's texture and how well it coats the wings.
6 out of 10.
That's what I gave it as well. Yeah.
There were some parts that weren't coated.
My issue with it was the breading on it. I feel like just soaked up a lot of the sauce. Yeah. So when they brought them out, I was like, did they even put sauce on these? But then they were like orange. Mm-hmm. You know, the color of buffalo wings. And I was like, no, they're sauced. And like I picked them up and like there was like a little bit of messiness to it, but it wasn't. No, I don't know. I just feel like the breading soaked up most of it.
They didn't bring me a wet nap.
No, I didn't need one. That. I didn't either. I just, yeah. Next category is chicken quality. Assess the quality of the chicken, including tenderness and juiciness.
6 out of 10.
Really? I gave this an 8.
Mine was all over the place. Like I had one piece that I didn't know what it was. I mean, the ones that were, it's just they weren't, and I don't know, maybe this isn't their fault or just wherever they're buying them from, but they were just all over the place with size. Like I had a fat drumstick and then a tiny drumstick. I had like a square flat. I don't even know how to explain it.
Weird.
Yeah.
See, I didn't end up with anything like that. My drums, like they had a good amount of meat on them. My flats also had good amount of meat, and they were pretty consistent with size, and it was juicy. And the meat like fell off the bone pretty good. Like I wasn't like trying to like gnaw.
Yeah, no, it wasn't stringy or
anything like that. Like it was cooked fine. It was fine. Yeah. So yeah, I gave that an 8. You said 6 for
6,
you?
yeah.
Wow.
Just because the size.
Bless your soul, child.
Man, it's that wind, man.
It's rough. Excuse me, my sneezes sound like burps now.
Yeah. Burp, man.
My allergies. Ooh. Crispness is the next category. Rate the crispness of the wing's exterior. Should be crunchy without being overcooked.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.
It was what I put. It was crispy at first, but got less because of the batter.
For sure.
I like a naked wing, but I'm not gonna deduct it because it's not, just because it's my preference.
Right.
But it didn't hold up the life of the wing.
Mine, I feel like it was super inconsistent. Like I would have one that was like super crispy, and then the next one was just fucking soggy as fuck. And it almost seemed like maybe they had like tossed some of them and they were like, oh, we need more sauce. And then like they had to like go get more sauce, and then they put more sauce on. So like some of them like had been sauced sooner. And so those were soggy, and then some of them had like gotten a second round of sauce, so they were still crispy. Maybe I don't know how to explain it, but like some of them were really crispy. I was like, oh shit, that's a pleasant crunch.
What's weird is, I mean, they were cooked fresh, but they weren't too hot to eat when I first got them, which is not normal for wings.
True. Yeah.
I don't know why that was. Again, maybe they take them out of the fryer, they let them sit there for a second, put them in the bowl, go look for the sauce. Toss them in. Need extra sauce.
What time was it when you went?
Probably like 12:31.
Okay, so pretty soon after they open. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next category, we got portion size. Consider the size of the wings and the amount of sauce provided.
Is this the value?
No,
that's a different one.
No.
I gave it a 7 out of 10 on that.
That's also what I gave.
Yeah. Again, just the size and consistency.
So I was fine with the size of my wings, but they gave me like a ramekin of ranch that was only halfway full. Like it wasn't even all the way full.
And it was a little
one.
And
I'm not like a every bite has to be dunked in ranch. Like I still didn't have enough.
I did both because I don't want ranch to necessarily factor in to this.
That's fair. But I mean, you did.
We do have
on the score sheet. You did say consider the size of the wings and the amount of sauce provided. Oh, the sauce on the wings.
On the wing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe I've fucked that up because I also factored in the carrots and the celery for this.
We'll get to that.
I mean, for me, this is this section. So I mean, they gave me. I'm using for the listeners. I'm using air quotes. They gave me 2 pieces of celery and 2 carrots
in the little side thing on the board
for the but the celery looked like it had like been sitting in the sun and it was withered and just it was the worst looking celery I've ever seen in my life.
Sad ass celery.
And then the carrots, I feel like most places just opt for baby carrots because it's way easier. Just throw a couple of those on the plate. But they like actually like took carrots and they like peeled them and then they chopped them. And
like 4 days ago, maybe
they were wrinkly looking,
ashy. Yeah, it was not fresh veg.
It was bad. So I did factor that in. In the future, I'll be careful to only judge the wings. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, okay. No worries.
Next category, we've got presentation. Evaluate the visual appeal of the wings, including garnishes and how they were served. Oh, okay. So this is probably where I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
So I gave that a 7 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.
I liked the board. I just didn't like what came on the board.
I couldn't give it bonus, but like, we put it on a fucking wood plank.
I mean,
cool
presentation though. Like, how did it look when you got it? Like, it didn't.
I'd honestly rather just give me a fucking pile of wings on a plate.
Yeah, no worries.
The first thing that my eye was drawn to was that fucking celery. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I think I took a picture.
I took a picture of my whole setup. With
it was just like
my wings and my tiny fucking basket of $5 fries. And my beer.
Like, what is this shit? The garnishes, and I could probably tell you exactly when I ate there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have the date on there. Yep.
It was 2 p.m.
Oh, okay. A little.
I asked for an extra ranch. Yeah. See.
Oh, your celery looked way better than mine.
It looks a little chewed up right there.
It looks like maybe somebody took a bite out of it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
You got 2 ranches?
What is that?
It looks like a verification check mark.
Yeah.
These will be on our Instagram.
I asked for an extra one because I was like, that's not going
to
be
be
enough.
A little off the top pod on Instagram.
Yeah, there's just some like.
Your wings look way better than mine did. Fucking A.
But look, they look pretty dry right there. That's fresh out.
Yeah, they do. All right. Next category, we've got aroma.
5 out of 10. I couldn't smell shit.
Rate the smell of the wings, which should be enticing and appetizing. I gave it a 6.
I want that vinegar punginess in my face.
You couldn't smell them until you brought a wing up to your mouth to take a bite, and then you're like, "Oh, it's like right under my nose. That's buffalo that I smell." Like
there was one time Houston had a birthday party at this like gymnastics place, and right next door to the gymnastics place was a Wingstop, and they didn't have any food for the adults, so I got some Wingstop. I got some buffaloes. I brought it over, opened it up. That whole place smelled like buffalo wings.
Right.
So
that's how it should be.
That's my basis
for sure.
of where, like, if I get some wings, like people around me should know what I'm eating.
Right. You can't sneak these into a movie theater.
No, these ones you could.
No, these ones you can.
They'd be squishy.
But gross. All right, last category. We've got value for money. Assess how the price of the wings matches the overall quality and portion size.
I think I scored this too high.
What'd you give it?
7.5 out of 10.
You gave it way too high of a score.
I'm gonna go 6.
You're gonna amend it?
Yeah.
It means you have to amend your average.
I know.
Okay.
So if I'm a 1.5, okay.
I also gave it a 6. The price broke down to $1.90 per wing, and these wings are not worth $1.
No,
I'm not paying $1.90 for one wing at this place. That was fucking garbage. So I had my beer. I know we're only judging the wings, but I had a beer, 16 ounce, just standard pint glass of draft beer. I bought the 10 wings, and I got tricked into buying $5 tiny basket of French fries. It was almost $40 before tip.
Oh. Dude,
almost $40 before tip.
Punch
and I had a fucking appetizer.
And did you have to pay for parking?
Yeah. Yeah.
I walked.
But you know what? If you want a haircut from me, you can book with me at 1851barberco.com, and I can write that parking off.
And midtownbarber.shop if you want to book with me. I added an extra category on here that I don't think I'll factor into the scores.
Okay.
The aftermath was a 0 out of 10. Extremely hot poo.
Oh, I wasn't affected afterwards.
I always am.
Really?
This was spicy. The poo.
This is gonna be a tough ongoing
the
segment for you.
It's all right. I'm okay with it.
You're doing the work.
Yeah, the poo was not worth the squeeze. The squeeze. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Yeah. The wings weren't worth the poop.
The poos.
So I guess mine is a 56 out of 90.
Mine was a 59 out of 90, which mine averages out to 6.55. That's my final score for.
Mine is going to be a little less than that. So probably
I'll do the math. What was your final score?
56.
56 divide by 9. You had a 6.22.
6.22.
Okay. 6.22 for Jason. And I created a spreadsheet, so we're going to be keeping track of all scores throughout this entire thing. And by the time we get down to the end of J Street, we're going to have figured out who has the best wings on J Street.
And then I figured we should go there and eat.
All right. So I'm adding the two of our scores, dividing by 2. Final score for Brannan Manor's Stagecoach Wings is a 6.385.
Out of 9?
385. Is that what I said? 6.385?
Yep.
All right, cool. Would not recommend.
No.
I mean, if you're
there
and you're really craving a buffalo wing, maybe. Sure.
Yeah.
If not, I hope you're not craving celery.
Yeah.
I hope you're not craving celery and carrots. It was rough.
Like, I hate to think that people visiting Sacramento for the first time, and that's the only place they go, that they get a sense of that's what Sacramento is about.
Ooh, that is making us look bad. You're right.
That's
a good point.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I hadn't even thought about that.
I wonder if there's anywhere else they could get wings at Old Sac. There gotta be. Is there still a round table there?
Focusing on J Street.
No,
in Old Sac, I don't think so.
No. Anyway.
Can I, since we're talking about wings, I've got a little bit of a hot take. On wings that I don't think I've brought up on the show before.
That's wild.
I prefer a baked wing.
Whoa.
I prefer a baked wing over a fried wing.
Like a pizza oven baked wing?
I like when you go to a pizza restaurant and they don't have a fryer, but they have wings, and so they throw them in the oven. It's just like, oh,
not me.
I love it.
No, I love it. I like a naked fried wing.
I like those too. I do like those too. I'm not saying I don't like them.
No, I know.
But I prefer a baked wing.
I had those smoked wings at that place on K Street, that Italian restaurant.
That's right. I still need to try that.
That was good.
Okay.
That was the one where it was so much garlic, it was spicy. It was a garlic parm, and it was no bueno. I mean, it was really good, but it was spicy.
Fucking A. Let's kick it over to the mailbag. That's what we thought about Brannan Manor. We're going to continue this journey to try to find out
next place
what the best wing on J Street is.
I think
you said Punch Bowl Social.
Yeah.
That's on J Street.
It is sort of
okay.
So on J Street they have because Punch Bowl Social.
So they have an entrance on J Street and an entrance on
They
K?
have a bar part on J Street.
It counts.
And then you can walk.
Can you order food at the bar?
That would be weird if you couldn't.
All right. Yeah, that could be our next. We're not doing these all in a row. This is going to be spread out. So
not next episode,
but we're figuring it out. But yeah, that's what we thought of Brannan Manor. You can skip it.
If you've been there and you've had these wings, give us a call. Let us know what you think.
Or you could shoot us a text. Apparently that works too. Let's kick it over to the mailbag. We got a text message.
Mailbag.
From Brian the bartender.
Brian the
bartender works at Fat Chad's, which is a bar that the hockey team and I go to after our hockey games.
Okay.
And he has started to listen to the podcast.
Thank you, Fat Bob.
His name's Brian.
Oh.
He just works at Fat Chad's.
Fat Chad. Not to be confused with the Hanging Chad. Different.
That's about voting. No, he sent us a text message after listening to our Mount Fictional Barmore. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. He says, "Hey dudes, fictional bars you missed. We got Cocktails and Dreams from Cocktail. Cheers from Cheers, which I thought you took.
I don't know.
Nightclub from Dick Tracy. That's a fun one. And then Hotel Bar from John Wick. I like the John Wick one, but I can't really talk because I took the fucking Cantina from Star Wars. But like, I just didn't want to be surrounded by.
I haven't seen John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick is so good. It's such a fun one. Thanks for reaching out, Brian. We appreciate that.
Marston commented on
he did
YouTube.
Oh shit, he did.
Did he say the one where Jessica Rabbit works at?
He did bring that one up, but then he also brought up an experience that he had in Vegas that had like a Star Trek. I don't watch Star Trek at all.
Oh, I was there.
On that experience?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
It was called the Star Trek Experience, and they had Quark's Bar. And we went to Cork's Bar. I didn't even see that he put that on there.
He did.
Or was it the Instagram? Maybe it was the Instagram.
Oh, shit. It might have been Instagram. Fuck.
Anyway, yeah. Thanks, Marston, for commenting. We appreciate it.
It was Instagram because there's no comments on the video. Fuck.
That's okay. I could look. Also, one that I forgot to mention. I don't know the name of it, but the one from Cool World.
I've never seen that.
No. Oh, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but it's like Brad Pitt if he were in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right? Because it's like part live action, part
yes
animation.
It is 100%. All right, I got it right here.
Oh, do you? Hell yeah. That's right. We're only using one camera, so you can look things up on your phone.
Oh, so also Leonard Janstein eats pine cones.
Yeah. We got a ton of comments on that. We don't need to go down that road.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Blake. Oh wait, no. He did give a list of the bars. I'm sorry.
Flaming Moe's from The Simpsons. The Gold Room from The Shining.
Also, I think Flaming Moe's. I think that bar is just called Moe's. Flaming Moe was the drink that he stole from Homer.
Millways from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, that is a great one.
Pole Position from GTA Vice City, and the bar from Tron with the Daft Punk residency was such a good pick. Thank you.
Boom. Shouting out.
I
got Marston's comment.
Okay. The Ink and Paint Club?
He did say that. He says Quark's Bar from Star Trek DS9. Deep Space Nine?
Oh, yeah. Good job.
Better be on that list. Before they shut it down, the Star Trek experience at the Hilton in Vegas was the shit, but he uses an exclamation point as the I. So
because he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. They had a full-blown working replica of Quark's Bar. I had a warp core breach. It was basically a scorpion with dry ice in it.
He didn't get the Romulan ale?
I don't know. He says he got the scorpion or the warp core breach. But they made the illusion of it being replicated before my very eyes. It doesn't get more fictional bar than that.
Yeah.
And then I think I followed that up with, dry ice seems pretty dangerous to have in a drink.
You've never had a drink with dry ice?
I feel like if you accidentally swallow dry ice, you could die.
No, I don't. You're not doing that though. And typically they'll give you one with a straw.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We do also have a voicemail that we need to get to. Can you guess who it's from?
Raul while he's driving?
Probably. I haven't listened to it. I know it's from Raul because it's got the text for it and it says Raul right there. But I haven't listened to it. Let's find out if he's driving.
Hello, guys. This is Raul. Just finished the fictional bar episode officially on the way to work. Yes, I am in my car, but I am moseying in right now. So, let's see. I'll first start off my bars that I would go to. The first one I think I'd go to is called McLaren's Bar.
Oh, shit. That's a great one.
From How I Met Your Mother, the show. It just seems like a fun time. It seems like it's like relatively calm. It never gets too crazy. There's a good mix of of people. It's not like a depressing bar. And that, it'd be nice to go to. Another one, it's funny. I've never seen the movie. I've only seen commercials, but it always looked like a good time. Was Coyote Ugly? I don't know why I want to go there. We got like the dancing women on the bar, cool, whatever. But like, it just seemed like a commercial when I was a kid, and I saw the commercial pop up. It always looked like a good time.
It's not. They talk shit to me though. Marcin and I.
Hard one, but I'm always a sucker for a good. You're almost gonna die bar. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the titty twister from Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh fuck yeah!
How did I not think of that one?
Bar. I mean, that's just gonna be a good time.
And
there's vampires, and you can kill these vampires. I'm down with that.
And Selma Hayek will let you drink off her feet.
One would probably be, I think it's called the Snake Hole Lounge from Parks and Rec, and that's it looks like a good club.
You might see
Little
like Sebastian.
Good hometown club. They have a VIP section that I'll probably never get into, but it's still really cool. And those are my 4 bars.
They also had
Favorite
alcohol
bar in
vapor.
Sacramento, I really like toss up between SoCal's or Louis' Lounge in Rancho. It's like it used to be a sketchier dive bar. It's kind of a lot better.
With you.
Like I said, I like sketchy dive bars, so I'm probably gonna go try out Long Shot
Oh God,
I've been there
The
before.
Torch, honestly, is actually really nice. It's a nice little safe dive bar. It's not terrible. I think the beer was warm, but that's about my only complaint. But it's a dive bar. What can you expect? So you never feel in danger. Sketchiest bar I've been into is probably, it's called Idle Hour on Fruit Ridge. I thought I was going to die. Yep, I saw drug deals. It was pretty crazy. But you get a 22 ounce of Spatos for $6. So there's that.
Christ.
So I'm going to try them out. I'm going to try out Long Shot and see how it is.
They're cash only.
All right, love the show. Love what you guys are doing. Keep it going. I'm going to miss you guys when you guys go bi-monthly. Bye.
Oh.
Monthly.
That's right. He said bye monthly.
Well, if you're tired of warm beer and you want a dive beer that has the coldest beer in Sac,
Dive bar.
Dive bar, you could go to On the Y.
Do they have the coldest beer in Sacramento?
That's what it says on the building.
People say that all the fucking time.
I've never been in there. I've seen it like my whole life.
Oh, God damn it. I thought I had this set up. Shit. He did bring up Coyote Ugly, and that movie came out when I was like, maybe I had already been going through puberty, but like,
yeah,
I had fun watching that movie a lot. Oh,
weirdly,
boy.
you had to go to the bathroom.
No, I didn't.
After every time you were done.
I didn't. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Afterwards, yeah.
Whoa! What was that? Oh, sorry, a little technical difficulties there.
Weird technical difficulty just happened. No, Raul is right. It is sad that we're going bi-monthly.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're missing us and you are looking to maybe listen to episodes that you haven't listened to, go back to about a year ago, and you can listen to our review of Roscoe's Burgers and Bar. Which
will we go back?
I think.
Spoiler alert.
I think we've been back.
I did.
I think we both went back.
Yeah.
After hibachi.
Yeah. Oh, when I found the money.
Yeah. You bought us a drink because you came up on some.
Came up on some cash.
Bro, I won $52 on the fucking lottery.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to win $320 million, but I got $52.
Hey,
came up on $52. I got 3 matching numbers and the mega or super or whatever the special one is.
Yeah.
If I had 2 more numbers, I'd be a fucking multimillionaire.
When you took it back, did they take a picture of you?
No, he was just like, it's $52. What do you want to do with it? I'm like, give me cash, please.
Give me cash. Hey, you can't win if you don't play him.
That's what that's what our listeners thought of our fictional bars and what their fictional bars are. If you'd like to call and share anything with us, you can call and leave us a voicemail at 323-786-a-lot. That's 323-786-2568. Or you can shoot us an email at alittleoffthetoppod@gmail.com. Please rate and review and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to or watching us on. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at alittleoffthetoppod. If you're looking for Jason Yankovic, you can find him on Instagram and Instagram alone at Skills the Barber. If you're looking for me, my name's Justin. You can find me on Instagram and Letterboxd, where I rated these wings a 6.55
out of 9.
Fuck, that's actually pretty high. No, it's not out of 9.
It's just above mid.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess you're right. That is. You can find me at _red_6_ I think we did it.
Yep.
You got anything else? I'm excited for this Wings on J.
And if there's any wings that you think we should be excited for,
exclusively on J
let
Street.
us know. I'm thinking it's going to be an interesting transition from Domino's wings to Tank House wings.
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Right.
Oh my god, that's wild. All right, cool.
Because they're like literally next door.
While we were
does Kiki's have wings?
Kiki's does have wings.
Dude, does Starbucks have wings?
No, they should.
So we're going Kiki's.
Fucking A, dude. I did not even
Domino's,
think about
Kiki's,
that. That's wild.
Tank House.
I am excited because when we were at Jungle Bird, I saw that they had wings on there. So I was like, oh, we're gonna go to Jungle Bird for an episode?
Hell yeah.
This is fun. I love this. This is a great idea. Great fucking idea. I'm excited. You should be excited. Go check us out on Instagram. In the link in the bio, you can download our scoring sheet so you can follow along with us.
Yep.
This is Fucking, this is great. I love it.
All right. Yeah. Bye for now.
See ya.